Guys, we're back. We're going to have our final elimination challenge of the day. We're going to find out what that game is here very, very soon. But Kevin, what do you think is going to happen in this challenge? Are we going to see a Team Mecha representative going to the finals?
I'm sure hoping so. I would love for one of these days to have a representative from each team in there. I'd love to see it come down right to the finals as well. So yes, unabashedly, I'm throwing my support behind Team Mecha in this next elimination challenge.
I know that Linda was very, very strategic this morning. She wasn't letting us in on any of her thoughts behind her player choices. So maybe she has something really special to show us. We'll find out. But
certainly.
What game is it that they're going to be playing?
Oh boy, that's right. It's time to reveal our final elimination challenge game. That game is... Warframe! Yeah! Lots of Warframe.
Space Ninja action there.
There was some Space Ninja action. Mine was more like the Rhino version of it, which is just punch things as much as possible. So, does that work?
I think that's effective. There's a little bit of trickery with...
Yeah, that's true. Just pretend I have a giant sword in my hand and I was slashing through people as well, because that's the ninja way, so.
That's what you gotta do.
All right, so yes, the game is going to be Warframe. Of course, this is going to be a competition where we're going to pair up each of our competitors with another person. They are going to compete cooperatively to try and take down 5 waves of Grineer. However, they are really competing just for themselves because it's the person with the highest individual score that's going to advance.
That's right. Those kills is what's going to matter in our competition. They're going to do 3 different missions, all pairing up with each other, and the most kills at the end is going to win. So you know they've been practicing their deadliness up there, getting ready to score those kills.
That's absolutely right. And now, of course, we mentioned a little bit about what this challenge is going to be, but first, tell us a bit about Warframe. What kind of a game are we playing here?
We are playing a free-to-play Space Ninja game, and I mean, you are the Tenno. You are in space. You are doing amazing parkour with your rifle, your Warframe powers, and you're saving the solar system from certain chaos as a Space Ninja.
That's super sweet. And of course, you guys come out with new content all the time as well. You're constantly dropping stuff in. This is a true free-to-play game as well. You can lock everything just by playing the game.
Yeah, everything you're seeing today, mission type for the next level, is entirely free. You can get it by playing the game, and that's how we do our model. So what you see, if you like it, you can download it for free. It's on PS4 and PC, and I think in a matter of hours, we are launching on Xbox One. So if you have an Xbox One on Tuesday, which is mere hours away, Warframe is coming with you. So download that game for free, give it a try, be the best Space Ninja you can be.
There you go. So let's go ahead and take a look at our players and see who is going to be competing for what team. Up in the top left-hand corner, we have the representative from Team Scoots. Uh-oh. That's a familiar face down in the bottom left. That's Camden. This guy has won Warframe every time he has tried this weekend. He is going to be the man to beat. Bottom right-hand corner, we have Team Pterodactyls right there.
And he is a Warframe player, too. I saw him. He told me he's been playing for a long time, so...
Ooh, and he's sporting the headband right now, so that's looking good.
He's doing it in the stylish neck way, which is a well-adapted style.
I see you're doing that as well. So in the top right-hand corner, we have the hashtag Team Mecha representative there. So of course, Team Mecha is the only team that does not have someone in the finals right now. I already said I'm throwing my support behind them.
I actually heard that, and I think for the purposes of honor and battling with honor, Team Mecha has to take this.
Oh, absolutely. So it looks like we're ready to jump into the game right now. So let's go ahead and get our first match started in 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off. Those rhinos are charging through the gates, and what we're looking for here is them to get to the defense objective and defend it from escalating waves of enemies. They're going to kill these enemies by shooting them.
So I think we just vastly underestimated Team Mecha. I don't know if you were watching right there, but Team Mecha just parkoured with Rhino charges through the entire front and got to the pod like a clear 3 or 4 seconds before anyone else did.
I mean, the sheer agility and the management of the parkour from Team Mecha is going to be the team to beat. But they went down. They need to get back up to get those kills, or that's going to be a few kills against their opponent that can take on them.
That's absolutely right. But the way he's moving around tells me that he has played this game quite a bit too. So I think we're seeing a very close match here. Now,
yes, this is good. This is going to be the closest we'll see because everyone is playing here for the last time Warframe, and this is the final game. So, and everyone up here has played before, like you said, on Team Trolls, the pink team. He's won Warframe every time.
Yes, you're absolutely right. But it could be a little bit stiffer competition this time. So now, you mentioned before we are sporting some Rhinos here. Tell me a bit about the Rhino and kind of how he fits into this game.
That's right. So Rhino is our tank class. You have Rhino on and you have your damage abilities. You have your tank abilities like Iron Skin. You take that, you protect yourself from damage, from knockdown. And you're really out there stomping your enemies, giving them yourself and your team damage buffs to kill and control. He is a very popular frame and one of 20 unique Warframes that we have in our game. So if you like what you see, there's 19 other ones with custom power sets as well.
Ooh, tell me a little bit about those because they're all very unique and they all have a different role to them, right?
Oh, everyone does. I mean, like Rhino here, he's our CC, and then we have Trinity, who's our healer frame. We have Ember, who's our fire damage frame. We have Loki, who has our trickster ability. He can go invisible, so he's pretty excellent for the stealth player. Any frame can accommodate different play types as well. And with defense, you want someone that's going to do all that damage for you. So Rhino, he's the frame to beat.
Oh, yes, and of course we have kitted these guys out with some very powerful weapons as well, so they're going to be dishing out tons of damage. But of course, it's not just with guns. A good portion of what they'll be doing is activating their abilities. So how exactly do those work?
That's right. Well, our game with the abilities, it uses an energy pickup system. So every time you kill an enemy, they have a chance to drop something. So they're looking for those blue energy orbs to give themselves the energy they need to cast Rhino Stomp, like you just saw happen right there. That's the green team there with Pterodactyls. Just scored some kills by activating his ability, his number 4, his ultimate, his Rhino Stomp. And that's going to hopefully give him a lead against Team Trolls.
This is awesome. All 4 of these guys have been incredibly proficient at movement and control so far. I think we're not just seeing some guys that are in beginners, like we're seeing a lot of seasoned Warframe pros here. This is very cool. This is probably the most engaging and close match we've seen this entire weekend already.
I know, and they are utilizing every ability in their tool set. He just did Roar, which is a radial damage buff, and he actually got his teammate in it, which means both of them benefited from this, which is something that you may not want to do if you want the kills faster, but...
Unless you just think you're that much better that it doesn't matter if he gets the benefit too.
It's taunting in a way, isn't it?
Right, yes.
I have buffed you, but it does not matter. I will still win. Oh, it looks like they just cleared a wave, which means another difficult wave's coming.
And very nice job there. Oh, was that actually, you just watch a Rhino Stomp at the entrance to take out all the enemies that were spawning.
That was a very quick, and here's another Stomp coming, meaning that more energy drop, more kills for Team Scoots. Oh my gosh.
It feels like we've just been talking for like 30 seconds. They're already on wave 4, I believe, going to wave 5 here in just a second.
And you see that he opted for melee there, and he just chopped through 6 enemies with his katana by simply swiping that melee button. He secured more kills, which is unbelievable.
Another guy there.
I am intimidated by how good these folks are at Warframe. This is awesome.
Yeah, these guys are showing off the game very nicely. Part of our community that seems to grow every day that we love. And
that's right, and you guys put on some really cool events. I think you guys actually had a live meetup, didn't you?
We had our first unofficial TennoCon last night, which was
awesome.
Dinner and drinks with whoever was at PAX Prime that came to see us, and it was awesome. It was simply the best. I believe actually on the green team, he actually came.
Oh, well, there you go. So, yeah, I actually, I may or may not have been looking into a lot more Warframe as a result of all of this. I was on the Warframe subreddit watching people talk about it, and it seems like they had a lot of fun. So it's a great community. And look at that.
That was a Rhino charge, which is a move we haven't seen done in the match, but it looks like it got him some kills. And that is Rhino's first ability. So he just presses his first ability, and he just goes in a straight line, killing and knocking down everything in his way. And he's actually using the pistol now, too.
Well, the coolest part about what I saw from him, though, was that he didn't have to waste a Rhino Stomp to take all those out. All those enemies were lined up directly in front of him. He hits that one Rhino charge, and boom, they're all dead, and he conserves his ultimate for later.
Yeah, and you know what? He didn't even need it because the wave was over. So here we go. It's the first end of the team for Mecha, and Mecha was playing with...
Oh, I don't know, actually. We'll have to look at that afterwards. So
it was with Scoots.
With Scoots,
Mecha and
okay.
Scoots.
So it was Mecha and Scoots. It was Pterodactyls and Trolls. So it looks like Scoots came out with a bit of an advantage right there. I just saw some hand slapping there. Now, what we're going to do is our teams have paired off. They're now going to swap teams. They're going to jump back into another defense round. We'll face another 5 rounds of Grenier again. We'll do that 1/3 time at the very end, and then the person with the highest cumulative skills score will actually take home this challenge.
It's true, and this is the last challenge of the day, so getting these kills right now means everything to these coaches. And these players, I've never seen skill like that here so far at the next level. So this is going to be a true battle of the greats up there. They're shooting, they're slicing, they're stomping. They are using Rhino to the best of his ability.
Oh, absolutely. So what we're going to do is when we jump into the next match, we're actually going to go into a split screen mode once again. We'll display the scores for each of the teams there so you can see who is in the lead. So we'll have that for you guys in just a second. So Warframe is certainly awesome, and I know you guys have been dropping a lot of new content recently as well. Let us know some of the things you guys have been putting into the game.
Well, just this week on, well, I guess it's technically Monday now, but last week on PC, we put in a brand new mission type called Excavation, which I actually just played here at PAX, and it's amazing. It's like a new spin on survival, but on actual planets. And if you are on PC, you can try it right now with the event. Get yourself a free gun, free skin. It's all about surviving and excavating from the planets that you are on. And you can expect that on PS4 in the next major update, so it's coming soon.
Sweet, awesome. Yeah, I may have been over your shoulder watching you play it for a little while, so it was really cool, though.
And it was actually awesome because it is a co-op game, and when I hopped on this PC, I got put in a public match with 3 random players, and they were like, we're staying for the long haul. And I was like, oh.
Sorry, guys, I apologize.
I'm on the PAX floor right now, but I'll try. And then we actually ended up doing really, really well.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So, hey, I actually think we're ready to jump into the next game, though, so let's go ahead and get started here in 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, folks. Those rhinos are charging. You can see that parkour squill. They're getting their swords out. They are moving as quickly as they can to start the defense mission.
And Team Trolls is in the lead right now with 80 kills overall. Team Scoots in second with 72. Team Mecha with 53. Team Pterodactyls with 46. But I have to say that is considerably closer than some of the other matches we've seen.
Yes.
And a good performance. You know, hopefully Team Mecha doesn't jump off the side again. Maybe they're right back in this.
Yes, they need to stay up there. They need to focus on those spawn points. Make sure to get every enemy, whether by their blade or by their bullets, and kill, kill, kill. Because this is going to be the last chance for Team Mecha to be in the finals.
Yep, you're absolutely right, because we do have a member of Team Scoots, Team Pterodactyls, and Team Trolls in the finals right now. So Team Mecha, this is their last chance to try and put someone through.
And Pterodactyls just did a stomp there and took at least 6 kills. So hopefully we can see that score climb after this mission is done.
And it looks like Team Scoots and Team Trolls are going up against each other right now. So number 1 and number 2 are facing off. Now, the best thing that Team Mecha or Team Pterodactyls can hope for is that Scoots and Trolls, they get about the same number of kills, and they dominate their match.
Exactly, and I mean, that's the way we've seen this play out once before yesterday, and for that to happen, you just need to be completely aware of what your co-op buddy is doing. And we've seen different strategies. We've seen people say, well, I'm going to go away from where they are so I can get the kills on the other side. Or we've seen very close shadowing, Rhino on Rhino, trying to get 1 kill from the other person. And it's both of them seem to have worked out, but...
Yeah, but both of them seem to have worked out, but you know who's worked out most of all? Camden, and he's still in the lead right now.
I know, it's crazy. He has won this game for Siren every single day he's played. It's been magical.
Oh, yeah, it's been very impressive. Unfortunately, he came up short in Tetris and the crew, so he was not able to take the entire event, but he has dominated at Warframe, and he looks to be doing so again right now. Now, of course, Crystal's approach before was be where your enemy isn't, and that's worked out very well for her, as you were mentioning before, and that seems to be what Camden has put into effect as well.
It's true, and he's using stomps at the exact time he should be using them, which has just obviously doing well for him as he is in the lead with their team, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens. It's the luck of the pink rhino, I think we call it.
It absolutely is. Sporting that wonderful, beautiful pink scarf again, that of course gives you that extra advantage. No, we're totally joking. It's purely cosmetic. There is no.
We actually, when we first started releasing cosmetics in this game, we did put stats on them, and everyone was like, why the hell did you do that? So we took them off, and now all cosmetics are cosmetic indeed. So.
Yes, that's right, because you can unlock everything in this game that would buff you, that would make you stronger. You unlock that in-game. It's not like you need to just purchase the item.
That's right. I mean, free-to-play this day, it's very difficult to try and keep yourself going as well as have a fair game, and we have very, very, very truly believe that we have tried our hardest to keep it fair for our players. And whenever we go too far, our players tell us and we change it almost right away because we can't settle for anything that we think would be wrong. So we keep this game free for us to play and for you to play.
And it's great that you guys have that community feedback going into the development process as well. Now, for those of the folks out there that are Warframe players and they want to provide that feedback, they want to speak to the developers, where are the best places for them to go?
Our forums are the best place to go. We have our devs with those forums up every single day. And you just go to forums.warframe.com and you will find anywhere to put your feedback. Have something to say about the art style or about a mission type, throw it in there and someone will take a look at it. Absolutely.
Awesome. Very cool. So we're taking a look here at Team Scoots. Team Scoots, Team Trolls here once again. Team Scoots is ready and waiting for the spawn of Grenier. Yeah, I don't think he let anyone through there as well. That was very impressive.
I actually haven't seen anyone really get past the 4 points to get to the hallway because they are just aggressively on top of them with their somas. That assault rifle is so powerful, and I hope they're using the ammo conservation very well because it goes through ammo very, very quickly.
Yes, you're absolutely correct, which is why we saw some folks switching to the pistol a bit earlier on before. You get that very high damage. But it's a slower shot. It's good for taking out individual enemies that are poking around corners, but not necessarily those huge groups of guys that just spawn.
Absolutely, and I mean, they're already on wave 4, and I think this is the last 2 enemies on this wave, and they opted for melee, and they're both focusing fire with their Soma. It's hard to say who got that kill, because they were both aggressively shooting him, and we almost saw some parkour action there. He's good. He can move anywhere on this map with that Rhino with those parkour skills.
Yeah, this has been very impressive just to watch these 2 players play. A nice little move from Sir Scoots member right there, as he not only cleared out that entire wave with just 1 clip from his automatic rifle, but then he jumped in front of the member from Team Trolls and started stealing kills from their team as well.
He did, and that's what you got to play like that to get the kills in this match, because one really good thing we've seen is their pods are in good hands, because if they don't defend that pod, they'll fail the mission, of course. So these guys are so aggressive with getting those kills that the pod seems to be in good shape for the most part.
Yeah, you're right, but we have seen that pod die over the course of this weekend, and people lose kills. It's sad when it happens, but it is sad.
I mean, you just have to protect it. Not only do you have to be aware to kill those enemies, your mind must always be focused on the objective to defend that pod.
Absolutely right. So, all right, we're taking a look here at Team Mechas. It looks like Team Trolls, Team Scoots are just about to finish their 5th wave. A nice little stomp there. Aven picks up. Can you let us know what that was that just popped up off to the side?
Of course. So this is a game of drops. So what he just picked up was a mod that allows him to change his Warframe's health value. So every Warframe, every weapon has slots that you put those drops in. And you'll see the enemies dropping them, the players picking them up. After the mission, they go to their spaceship, and they can customize all their gear. Customize it for more damage, more speed, more critical chance. Everything you want, you can find from dropping enemies in-game.
Awesome. Very cool there. So, yeah, you certainly want to look for all those drops. And there we go. Looks like everyone has finished up. So we're going to be tallying up scores here momentarily.
Oh, wow.
Yes?
But they all finished at the same time, it seems. So this is going to be very, very determining numbers that we're about to get.
Absolutely. And like we said before, number 1 and number 2 going into that match were paired on the same team. So the hope for Team Mecha and Team Pterodactyls is that they fought each other to a draw, and one of them can win their match by a large number of kills.
Exactly, and that's really one of the only ways to pull ahead, because those enemies come and they just need to make sure that they were so well matched together. There's no real range.
No, not at all. All of these teams, I mean, despite the fact that there was a bit of a score disparity of about 25 kills or so between the top and the bottom, these guys have all been incredibly evenly matched. And what we're going to do now is we're going to repair them up with the person that they haven't played with yet. They will do another defense round, which of course will be that 5 waves of Grenier trying to attack the pod. At the end of that, the cumulative scores over the entire 3 rounds will be added up. Number 1 will advance into the finals. The other 3, sorry, better luck next event.
I know, and they have all the skill to win this. It's just a matter of who can be more aggressive with those kills. And I mean, the skill we've seen here today is simply very worthy of the Warframe, to say the least.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, this has been cool to watch. Like, my favorite thing and why I've always loved watching people play games, even if it's, I don't care if it's esports, I don't care if it's in your basement playing against each other.
Game.
Exactly. What I love picking up are tips and tricks. And so when I watch these guys and I see the strategies they use, and I think, man, why wasn't I doing that before?
I had no idea you could do a front flip into a wall run, into a sword spin, and land by stabbing someone in the head with a katana.
I play Warframe. I'm not that good enough to do that, though, unfortunately.
Well, the lucky thing is, because it's a co-op game, you just ask. I've been in missions with someone, and I simply say, hey, how do you pull off that maneuver? How did you get up there? And they will be happy to share it with you. Our community is one of a kind. They love each other, and they love to help. So
absolutely. All right, guys, so I think we're about ready to move into the next set here in just a second. We'll get that started here momentarily. We're going to take a look at the scores and refresh those, of course, and it looks like we're ready to go. So let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
Rhinos are out of the gate. So you can see the sprint movements. He's moving and sliding to go faster forward a little bit. He's actually in with Zerodactyl there.
Yes, so Team Scoots versus Team Zerodactyls, Team Trolls versus Team Mecha. We'll take a look at those pairings here in just a second. We'll also get those updated scores for you guys momentarily. Once we jump back out into the quad view, we'll have that updated for you.
Yeah.
So
I don't even know what to expect in terms of who got the most kills that round. Everyone seemed to be just as deadly as their counterparts. So here we go.
Whoa! Team Trolls out to a massive advantage, and Camden is looking to make this a clean sweep 3 out of 3 Warframe matches that he's played.
I mean, he has just solidified the Camden scarf in this game with his performance. He has absolutely taken and embraced this game. My understanding is that he's actually never played it before, the next level. So what you're seeing here is the fresh learning and understanding of how to be the best Warframe player you can be.
So this is the prodigal son of Warframe, is what we're saying. This is the savant of Warframe.
It's
He's
true.
never played it before.
We speak to you now, telling you to share your secrets of how you are so good at this.
Please, Master, let us know your tips. We must know. But as you can see, that is Camden right there. He is in a massive advantage in this game. He is up by 40 kills at the moment. That is going to be almost impossible for anyone to come back against. Not out of the realm of possibility.
It's not.
It'll be difficult.
I mean, you just don't know what to do now because he is doing his own thing. And then you see the red Rhino, who is with Team Mecha, coming up, trying to get those kills before Camden gets them. But it's tough to say who... Oh, and that Stomp comes out, which really, a well-timed Stomp will steal all the kills from Team Mecha.
Yeah. I've noticed here that it seems like it's more about the strategy that how you approach the mission than any one of the particular mechanics you have. You don't have to be the best, most accurate person. You don't need to be the best melee person or know how to use the best powers. What you need to know is map awareness and how to combine all of those elements together.
Absolutely. It's a very, very eclectic mix of what can you do in the best situation, and it's reactionary to the highest degree. What do you know how to do on instinct to get the kills at the best time? And these players, once he sees that spawn point, he's just focus fires. He has the red Rhino above him doing the exact same thing. Oh, it's close.
It is going to be close, so look at that. Just another like 7 or 8 kills immediately. He runs right up, smashes through all of them, even gets another little drop for him.
Yes, he just got a Vitality mod, which I believe we have given all these players a max rank Vitality, so that's why their health is up at 740 on Rhino, because that mod is already on their frame, giving them the health boost.
Yep, that's absolutely right now. And we're already working our way through these waves. It looks like they're on wave 3 right now as we're watching Camden once again for Team Trolls. Again, we want to update you guys. This is not the last event that we are doing today. Of course, once we have this, once we determine our winner, we will start the grand finals after that. We already have a representative from Team Scoots, Team Trolls, and Team Zerodactyls. Team Trolls trying to make it 2 out of 4 in the finals, and they are very close to doing that right now.
That's right. And I just saw Team Mecha run in and hoping to get the kills, but it looked like Camden got them all already with the Soma before the other player even got to the spawn point. So he might need to adapt to stop that.
I think he has to adapt, especially because we're getting so late in the game now. I believe they're on wave 4. Again, another Rhino Stomp from Team Trolls takes out a number of players. That was a very good one from Team Scoots as well, though.
Yeah, that was well timed.
Yeah, because not only does he take out those enemies, but he's prepared for the next spawn wave, too.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting. I'm seeing a very good stomp there from Team Zerodactyls. Anyone that Team Scoots wanted there. Oh, another stomp gets off. This is a stomping ground right now. This is the battle of the stomps.
Well, we're getting to wave 4 now, so there's not going to be that much more time to use it. I have noticed that these players have done a very efficient job, and it's gotten better as each day has gone along. Of understanding where the enemies come from and how to position themselves so they can annoy their teammate the absolute most.
You're playing your teammate just as much as you're playing yourself.
Yes.
I mean, this co-op challenge, Warframe itself comes together as a co-op game, and that's where it shines. So for us to be taking this and competing with kills, it's very interesting to see how competitive you can be in a session here, and it's making everyone get those strategies up on the table that we've never really seen before.
So we know where you can download Warframe, we know where you can go to the forums, but if you want to join in on the conversation socially, if you want to find you guys across the web, where should we check you out?
That's right. If you love what you're seeing and you want to talk to us more, you can go at Play Warframe or Facebook.com/Play Warframe. You just need that word Play with Warframe. You can see our daily updates, whatever we're talking about. We give away Platinum, which is our currency to get yourself that pink Rhino there. Just join on in.
I think in honor of this, I'm going to go home, and the first thing I'm doing is enlisting the pink rhino with a scarf into my service, because clearly that is the key for success.
I think it must be the scarf. I know we say no capes when it comes to having long dangly things, but in this case, the cape and the scarf was the winner. And we're about to see those numbers there. The judges and players on stage are very close to knowing who took the win.
Yep, that's absolutely right. There are the kills. Mission complete. It looks like Camden has won once again, and if he did take that set, we'll wait for the official score, of course, but I'm pretty positive that he's taken the entire event.
You just can't knock down someone that's on his third way in a row to do this. You see a hug there. Winner, Team Trolls. Oh, we already know.
There we have it. So yes, Camden wins 3 out of 3 Warframe challenges that he participated in. This is a victory for #Team Trolls. That is
I
awesome.
see some clapping, and we have a fan for Camden there, and he knows he's shaking his hands off. Being a ninja is not easy, and for him to do it 3 days in a row means that he has absolutely turned it up to the next level.
Hey, you're awesome. You want to be hired? No. So anyway, guys, yeah, Camden wins 3 days in a row. He's done a fantastic job, but of course, that's not it for Warframe. We want you guys to check out this game as well, so let us know, where can people download the game and get started today?
Download it for free. Download it for free on your PC. It's on Steam. If you play on PS4, it's in the free-to-play section, and in a mere number of hours, it's going to be live on Xbox One for free. So get it. You have no excuse not to be a space ninja.
Awesome! That's right. Have you ever needed an excuse to be a space ninja? I haven't. But anyway, thank you so much, Rebecca. It was a pleasure.
This is the last day. I'm so sad.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. It's all right. Hugs. Okay, guys. Well, we're going to run over to an interview with Anna right now. She has the winners there. Take it away.
Our winner does not need any excuses not to be a space ninja. Camden, you are the winner. Let's hear it for him, guys. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great.
You feel so great, the mic can't even handle you right now. What are you going to do going into the finals? How are you going to bring your zen back?
I don't know. I'm kind of freaking out right now, but you know, kind of let Siren down 2 times in a row, so I'm not going to do it again.
Aww. Has he let you down, Crystal?
No, not at all, dude. He's been my best player. I'm glad that I was able to pick you. So.
Yeah, everyone was talking about how you are kind of this Warframe savant. Did you expect the win in this round? Did you feel like you had it going in?
I haven't expected a win going into anything. I just do the best that I can, and I practice before the matches. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, now we will see you in the grand finals. Crystal, you have a chance to add $5,000 to the total for your charity. Can you tell us what that is?
Yeah, we're going to be doing Extra Life, you guys. So if I can get you to get me 5K, dude. It's all on you. No, actually, it's on 2 of my players.
Yeah, 2 players in the finals for Crystal. Now, guys, we will be back soon with more competition. We'll see how this plays out after this.